people, welcome back. Welcome back to some oil cooking in Oni and maybe some other stuff. Like doing a rust melter that we just left off with last time, yesterday. Or rather, which we rolled back a little. Because apparently the game makes it really hard to see things. Like, which tile is going to be deconstructed here? This one, where the icon is right above, or this one, which is just barely being touched by the icon temporarily? Yes, it's this one, I know, but it's really hard to see. Also, this wasn't even affecting the tile, but what lies below. Anyways, yes, we wanted to bring out the rails for our iron rust melter. And that is that. And we accidentally just opened up a way all the way to the top to the steam. Let in some sour gas into here, and we don't wanna deal with that annoyance, so change that. Another thing I might wanna change is this. And by change I mean, wow. Maybe I do want to wave through here, I'm not so sure. What we really should be doing is close this off. So if there's any gas nonsense happening, the gas will be trapped on one side. And maybe even go as far as to say we don't want any of this, and we close this off as well. That would mean I'd like to keep that part. Your threshold should be lower than this. We can fix it later. For now, we just go as far down as that. You will touch, and that's good. Yes, touching is good here. I hope the music level is not too low. Alright, I had my whole audio output low, so that's why. That seems kinda fine, I think. Okay, few minor bits and pieces for the cleanup here. We still have to reinstate our other magma pump. Let's see, we did get rid of all the gases in here. We have our bottles for our gas triangle in the future. We can open up this bottle. And let's see, let's get the insulation back in place. The temps in here should be just fine. Nothing hot being touched here. We are missing some crude oil still. That's all naphtha. And we might need some extra naphtha in the future here, right? This is 600 kilos that we just mopped up. We're gonna move you to the side here and open you up again. But not inside this very tile, because that would most likely crush the chlorine and make this entire Escher waterfall setup moot. We can open up the... Can we open this up? Will it cause any problems with the gas on the bottom here? I'm not super sure. Like how this will spill over. How about we open this part up, and that should be fine because it has to take an extra turn or something. And do we have a bottle of petroleum? No, crude oil. We don't. Let's get one bottle in here. And also reinstate this liquid lock. In just a bit we need to get some extra crude oil, actually. And we just bring that in here. I'd like to also make sure it doesn't spill over. For now we leave the uranium in here. It will just spill into the general room here. And the left hand side is blocked anyways, so I guess we can leave it like that. And it shouldn't overfill in the first place. And overfill plus spill eventually going down into this greater room would most likely be a disaster, because we have all these bits and pieces of pissolite that's still super hot, and we should maybe just get rid of some of that. Can you reach? That's 4. From here you can reach all of this. Okay, let's get rid of the super hot stuff in here as well. Just so it doesn't cook up anything that's not supposed to be cooked up. And replace it with some actual proper wall or something. You can reach all of that from the ladder. These tiles as well. Let's replace them. I'm fine with igneous here actually. And we can also change a few things with the setup in a bit. We put in place these. There's sour gas here. I guess some stuff will just still cook up. Right, so we did get... Let's replace that. What happened here? Some steam. Right. Let's first replace these tiles. We can do both. We can also do the top out here. Get rid of the sour gas. Okay. Trivia. Now let's get you over. You didn't actually spill. I didn't spill the gases. So that's nice. Let's make this into a proper waterfall again. And I guess we could open up the top here as well. That doesn't do anything. And get in more water to make crude oil. So you are gonna come down here. And you are connected to the wells. To some of them, to all of them. Now. Yes, all 4 of them. You can just run. And that would be a-okay. And then just make some petrol, crude oil, whatever. Good. Let's get in here. Let's not repeat our mistake. Here. That would be this tile, right? And all the way to here. Don't deconstruct anything on this layer. I'll tell you again, because you've been derpy. Okay. Now we kind of gonna think about how we wanna get the naphtha in here. Let's see how much this is. This is 70k, 140k, 240k, 3, and the rest is like tiny amounts. 340k-ish, divided by 0.7 or so, to give it 50%, 340, let's just say plus 150, 600 tiles-ish of space required. Maybe a bit more. That would fit in here at the bottom easily. It wouldn't really spill into anything dramatic or whatever. So we could just go ahead and, well, let's spill. We don't have any way of removing naphtha out of this from this pump. Okay, there. Are you duplicating heat with those machine gunning doors? Yes, I am. I'm duplicating stupid amounts of heat. That's what we're doing. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the only run I'm going to do this, because I do find it kind of strong, to say it mildly. But I think it's kind of fun as well, for a time. And since we're not getting any super couldn't, which is just as simple, really. But yeah, I also just want to showcase just how ridiculous it is. Like, it's just stupid. I don't know if Clay can fix it. They could, I guess, get the door like 2 memory cells for each of the tiles when it opens, so it shouldn't be that difficult. But who knows? Why is this pump not running? Because you need more crude oil. Okay. And you have too much crude oil. That is fine. We don't do anything with this. Actually, we can get rid of all these extra pipes. And we will certainly not need them again. Right, sure. That is true for these tiles as well, for these outlets. Where's your power? That's your power. Okay, you can't reach up here? Why is that? Did you need to come in through this liquid lock? You should be able to go through the other side. You can hop up here. You did dig out the part of the bottom. Oh, you can't go beyond this tile. Why are we missing something here? Oh, yeah, okay. Formerly we hadn't the insulation in place here. I see. Is there more hot nonsense on the top? Kind of. This one is hot. This one's gonna be super annoying. When we open the oil up to the left side, it would start flaking in here. And then something. Petrol here pushes out the crude oil to the right. Maybe it gets sour gas. Yeah, not so helpful. No, but this is fine. With crude in here, we can basically open this up once we've replaced the other solar tile, which we cannot reach right now. Let's just open this up as well. And we go through the right hand side, that's okay. Okay, very good. You are... Huh, I guess I did remove too much. Well, in that case, just do this. All the way to here. Okay, do you have enough room? No. Well, it's fine like that. Okay. And we will just go with the automation, I guess. So there would be a conveyor loader meter thingy. What's the hotkey for that? No, not that one. Nope, that's the entirely wrong key combination. Somewhere in here. There we go. Conveyor meter. Plastic gold. I don't really... You're gonna drop some plastic, aren't you? If they drop plastic on their way here, I'm gonna just go back in time. Because, yeah, dupe failures aren't my failures. We could have a catcher below here, at least, but they'll probably drop it on some... Oh, shoot. It's gonna heat up. It's gonna be difficult to build, actually. It's gonna be super difficult to build, actually. Just because they won't be able to bring down the plastic. Right, they won't be able to... Let's see. Caplog, yay. It's 159, so the steam room is still fine. But walking on the diamond tiles. Plastic conductivity is really low. It should be fine. Probably. What are you using to keep Bionic's moral up? Mostly a bunch of... I would like to see how hot the plastic is. A bunch of recreational buildings. Let's crush this. That's the biggest contributor. That, and they have a 2 days schedule, so they get to take some time off every other day, every other cycle. So they also keep their morale from the downtime. And it's quite long, I guess, because they are extra stupid and they tend to interrupt their recreational abilities, activities to grab some extra oxygen. Because I don't know, if you have like 95% of your storage filled, you certainly need to interrupt whatever you're doing to get more. It's just weird. Yeah, as you can see, we still get slightly stressed boobs. The wind tunnel doesn't help, but I guess I will not care about that. And but we do have a nature reserve here, like most people have. I kind of forwent. I kind of skipped that until cycle 1100 or so. Ever since we built that and gave them more downtime, the morale did a lot better. Before that, we had regular visits to the massage table, and I just kind of ignored it. Right, we didn't see how hot the plastic got. Well, it's fine. It didn't get too hot. This is gold. Can we not use gold in here? Now you will replace this gold bit. Well, it's just gonna melt. It's not like it's gonna become gas. Okay. Let's get the automation. How does this work? We need two wires. One going up, one going down. Yes, yes indeed. That's what we need. You need to go this far. Bring this out. I don't really know where I want to go with that hot. Leave that in here with the hot iron. Also, I still want to crush this. No, let's just get this out here. The steam, that is. Stupid steam. This can be aluminium or something. As for the hot igneous rock, I think I'd like to reconsider it and make that go usually connected or something. Maybe even connected with the hot igneous on the side here, just bring it up without touching anything. And that would make a lot of things a lot easier. Maybe I should have just moved this, like mirrored it to the right hand side. Have the start on the right, that would extend the magma line, but it would shorten the conveyors. Or rather, we have two conveyors, one magma, and would nicely tie up all the conveyors up into the cold steam room. And out of the steam basically into the cooling setup of like everything. But hey, whatever. We've built it this way. We could change it though. We could change it though. And we have not like a lot of gas in here or anything. We could just change it. Damn it. Damn it. I kinda don't want to change it. I kinda also would like to have the rails going up there. Yeah, whatever. The performance, it won't be that big. We'll just bring this. What is the loading part? The bottom one will be filled with the metal. So we just bring that. You're gonna fill things up here. There's gonna be a conveyor. We bring the rust down here. It's a bit inconvenient with placing and spacing and whatnot, I guess. We'll drag all the heat in here, which I can't say is a good idea. It will maybe make more sour gas or petroleum. You can always still flick it, switch it back or something. We'll need somewhere to stand on. And then at some point somewhere over here we'll merge it with whatever hot rock is coming out of there. Or we that rock somewhere else entirely as well. We have one input here, we'd have this input on either side anyways. So if we switched it around, we'd still have to move that rock out as well. So it comes down to basically the same. Except for, well, maybe the dupe's pathing and traveling time or whatnot. Which, whatever. We have dupes that are bored all the time anyways. Actually, on that note, how far have you come with mopping all of this? You're still not mopping this. There's more mopping jobs, I know. There's stuff up here. There's stuff in space. So you won't get bored. There's stuff here too. Why? There's random plastic in here too. Why? But yeah, that's just that. Okay. Are you flooded? Okay, I guess one liquid keeps the other liquid in place. Let's get distracted. Pew Pew comes from space. This is level 4. You come down. You can't come down here because wire. You will need to come down this way, so I put my tile here. This is 4, no. Put it 1 lower. Right? That would be the ceiling, yes. And so we'll still keep we'll still have water coming down. Oh, would you look at that? A way of getting rid of the excess oxygen we have. Can you close this off real quick? Please and thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's fine. Okay, I don't even have to use those 2 red bolt deflectors anymore, I guess. So that actually shortens the path or whatever. Not like it's important or anything. Dupes can still get hit, which is not beneficial, but hey. Beyond that, we'll just extend the line to the left. We will need to have a conductive thing here as well. You don't need to be here anymore. And open up the space. All the nonsense. We'll get a bunch of dupes getting hit, I guess, whilst working on all this. You can just take this out, buddy. Okay. And bring over the wall, the floor, the whatever. All the way to the left, so we don't get more flooding here, potentially. Also extend this line. Are the turbines fine again, almost? Ah, look, yet another waterfall. Here, what wire conductive plates goes here. And make some room. And we bring this all over. Well, actually, let's see. Beyond this point, basically, it will just drop down on the left. And that would be fine. Unless, of course, we care about the diamond presses not getting flooded also. Which really shouldn't happen. Anything coming to the right should be one single liquid. And not blocking any others from going further like it did up here. Allowing stuff to accumulate to excessive levels. Okay. Just pick this up like that. And then we kind of need you to mop it. Mop it. And that's okay. What's your temp anyways? Okay, that's the wrong scale. How about 30-ish? 40-ish? Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll put a cooling loop there eventually, if we play long enough, but hey. Okay, how are you all doing? Oh, by the way, we're down to 70 tons of sandstone. I just want these normal hatches to eat my crushed rock. I don't need them to be like super happy and super stable. This is also crushed rock and sandstone. Can you just remove that? And there should be only crushed rock. I hate this. I hate all the food items in here. Could also feed them clay. I wouldn't want to do that for a number of reasons. Also sand. and sedimentary rock. Sedimentary would make you into stone hatches. Let's not do that. And they should still keep giving me regular eggs, like once before kicking the bucket. So our population of normal hatches is going to be somewhat stable, and even provide us with some reasonable amounts of food. Like, not great, but reasonable. And so that's a good thing. The stone hatches, I'm not sure, I didn't double check the volcano output total. I think we should be fine in igneous, depending on how much we want to build with it still. Or they'll just eat everything from us. How much other stuff do we have? Obsidian, sedimentary. I wouldn't mind feeding them some sedimentary rock for a while as well on top. And can we... You're too hot. By 0.2 degrees. And so are the branches, but not the trunk of the tree on top. Okay, funny. Let's just see. This water is all still kind of hot. 40 is not too hot. 43, 43. It's not even that bad. I'll give you another 2 or 3 temperature plates. Well, that's all full. And, well, this is not that much ice anymore. Here, have that. That will introduce a lot of cooling. Because we have been using up the polluted water on the side here, which is actually... We cooked all this petroleum, all this naphtha. I just turned it on. We cooked a lot of naphtha. I would like to have this running simultaneously with the right hand side. I don't know how much stuff is in here in total, but that's like 600 tiles or so worth of stuff. Delikov, hey there, by the way. Good day to you. How's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely time. So yes, this is like 600 tiles, and there's like 2 or 3 more of these things. So let's say this is like, I don't know, 1800. This is like 900, 800. So it's like 2 to 1. I just like them to all run simultaneously for a bit, to showcase the ridiculousness of doors for generating and duplicating heat. How is this doing? You're doing just fine. Actually, you're overpressured thanks to the petroleum on top. Let's open you up the uranium slider, which means I can't. We can mop it on the left hand side. It will be pushed to the left. Let's mop this so the excess oil can go away as well. Building melted? Yes, that is supposed to happen. The thimbleweeds finally can make some actual use of the water that has been destroyed. How are things over here, by the way? You are tuned like 4 times, as you're supposed to be, and that is heating up the water in here. You're dormant again, or still? I wonder. We could just go ahead. I kind of would like to... 2 things. Step 1. I'm getting sidetracked again, am I not? Oh, this should be insulated now. I don't think it's gonna lose a lot of heat, because the mass is so high. Still, this should probably be insulated. Can we just make it a nice box? I'd also like to just keep that reed fiber there for eternity. Let's put the ladder on the other side. Can you go down all the way? Igneous rock. Wouldn't it be faster to use... Wait, is there a lot of clay here still? No, it's polluted nonsense. Okay. But yeah, so I'd like to maybe move these buildings up to the left. So here and here. Make them 3. Just because, and why not? We'll close this off like here-ish, I guess. That would mean we will move the storage tile maybe over here. That would make more sense. For sure. Just do this. I'll leave that one in place. This one will be just removed. You did take out the debris at the bottom here. That means we can close this off, and further debris will just fall down. Yeah, rather it will not fall down into here. So that is nice. And then we can close off the right hand side of the room or whatever. Not like we have any affinity with that or want to do anything with that. See, like this, right there, there's another pocket of naphtha. The question is, do I want to snake a bunch of pipes and pumps over here, or do I just open this up and start pumping from the bottom? Which would mean we need to put some work into all this again. And I think that is the plan. It will also open up a lot of space on the right hand side, which is so-so, I guess. For one, the liquid will compress the gases, but also it will allow these carbon dioxide pockets to be brought down here. Maybe sort them out a bit. Also down here there's not any pressure at all. So it's kind of whatever. You can just compress the tiny amounts of gases into reasonable amounts of gases, I guess. Did we finish all of this? Yeah, there's a bit more. And I'd like you to take care of sweeping this stuff. That part as well. Whatever you just dropped. Okay, the rest is whatever. Okay, very good. And maybe connect the heavy watt wire. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. And we did something about the rat bolts. You cannot don't destroy the heavy watt conductive plate. Could you? I don't know. I don't know if they can fix that. I don't think they can. That's reachable. Okay, good. You're all just coming down. Nuclear waste. Nice. You're all just gonna come down here, and then at this point, you don't need to go around here. And I'd like to just bring this down straight into here, which would mean you'd end up in that very spot. For now, these are not going to request anything, so that's not going to bring any rod bolts down. You will just be moved over to the side here in just a second. And if not, you will be coming down this way. That also means you would be coming down this way, which is kind of nice. As in, we can just open this up after we build a tile on top, like so. The left hand side can be removed. The rat bolt can just fly straight through here, like so. That fixes the other issue we had earlier with the plate being in here wouldn't be able to reroute the rat bolt because we had not enough space. And then you would go to the right, yes. That's the right side, yes. We do still need the automation bit here. And how about, you won't be doing anything. You are not doing anything. How about we just shorten this whole thing. Just make it like so. And go on to the main wire here. Guten Tag, priest. How's it going? How are you on this lovely day? Hope you're having a good time. You can be opened. You can go to the left, please and thank you. It's good. Yes, doing good. Thank you. What is your problem? Of course you would put in... Of course, yes. Wait, aren't you supposed to be red? Yes, you're supposed to be... No. What? Oh, you need to get the signal before the NOT gate. My bad. The dupes try their best to make me not so good. No, actually they're fine. They're doing fine. They're doing a fine job. If they could just build that little piece of stuff. Do you use gunk for anything? Yes, gunk is an integral part in our sour gas boiler. Well, not integral, but it allows you to do a nice addition to the more or less classic design. I think gunk is the only thing the sour gas part is the only thing I'm actually really using it for. If you don't have oil early on because of the asteroid you start on or anything like that, it's I guess a reasonable replacement for a few things. But in here, since it is heavier than crude oil, which is really important, I think, like that's a big change in a number of ways. That allows us to have it in here as a way to make the crude oil go over the corner, and so we can seal this left hand side chamber off against the rest of the sour gas boiler, or cooler rather, and so at this point it allows us to still vacuum out the rising chamber here, which will result in this being vacuumed and not exchanging heat along its height. So it will be cool, or rather it will be still a gradient along the height when it's turned off, which is nice. So you don't have to put in as much energy if you want to turn it on again. You're welcome. What have I been... Oh my god. Yeah. You made a liquid lock here. That's great. I did want to have a liquid lock here. Not like this, but yes. This will just keep going, won't it? Or actually, there shouldn't be any more liquids on this level specifically, since we closed it off to the top. All the liquids will just accumulate in here and they won't be able to spill. Because, well, I'm doing my first Bionic run. I use gunk for liquid locks. Yeah, as I said, it's a great replacement or step in for the crude oil. You just have to make it first. You might also want to consider the fact that I think the dupes get more morale and stress reduction if you put them on the gunk station thingy. You need too much power. Now you will use too much power. Can you just stop for a bit? So you have the... what's it called? The gunk extractor? No, the other one. The refiller. Is it not in here? Is it in medicine? The lubrication station. So if you give them phyto oil, or whatever it's called, phyto, they will get like a 2 morale buff and some stress reduction, and if you give them actual crude oil, they get even more, like 3 morale. If I remember correctly, I might be wrong. So it's a bit better than making the... what's it called? The gear bomb, I think. So yeah, there's that, and you would just end up with some excess gunk. So there's that. Also, why is there water in here? Like really, how? Plus, did I not need some gunk for something? Wait. Didn't this vanish at some point? Why is there gunk here? Didn't I have an issue? Somewhere, some time ago. I guess I'm just fine. I'll ignore it, and if the problem arises again, well, we'll take care of it. So, is there a way of emptying storage blocks that I haven't stumbled onto? Empty storage blocks you haven't stumbled onto. How would you do that? Do you mean like where are they? Like the storage tiles. And why are you breaking? Like say I had gear bomb in a block and I wanted to take it out. In a block. Borrowed inside a block. Storage bricks. Let me check the actual name. Yeah, I'm confused. The storage box. Storage tile, yes. That's the one I was pointing at. But why wouldn't you have it? What do you mean you haven't stumbled upon it? You can only get them by building them yourself, no? So how would you... Is that a mod or something? Maybe I'm just high, but I can't figure out how to take stuff out once you put it in. Maybe it's a priority thing? That should be the only reason they won't be willing to take it out. You can also set it back to, like, they have a allocated and fixed item or item type you store inside, and once you set it, maybe you just want them, you want not to have anything stored, so you just go ahead and say none, and you would have to wait for a dupe to actually switch it. I don't know if they will actually take it out. I see now, I will look the none at the top, yeah. I actually don't know if they will change that, if it will fall out. Yes, it does fall out, okay. Suit training boosters. There's too many boosters. The list is getting too full. We can open these doors again. No longer is the pip roaming in here freely. That's all the doors? Yeah. And this one, let it keep closed. By the way, can you bring back the seats into here? That's the Julia. And that's it. And we are compressing the oxygen again, aren't we? Not on purpose, but the pressure is rising. It's only 4 kilos up here, but it's only 1 down here because of the accidental beat pump. Yeah, I still haven't figured out how I want to fix this. So we'll ignore it. Okay, let's get back down here. And yes, accidental while cooking. That was not intended, by the way. I wouldn't mind if we had some sort of automation in place here as well. So I will just go ahead. What's that? Aluminium? Let's go with something a bit more thermally resistant. Let's do copper. We'll bring that down here. Hold on a second. We'll use copper. You can just go down this way. Yeah, sure, it makes more sense. We'd have to go sideways anyways to not hit the ladder. This will change, I guess. And how full do I wanna... How much do I want to fill this up? Crude oil all the way to here-ish. I guess. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'll just make a bit of nasty stuff here, that's fine. Cook up some petroleum. Oh, right, I didn't want to make sour gas down here. This is not supposed to be sour gas. There shouldn't be sour gas in here. It's also kinda hot. But it's only the sour gas that's hot. Okay. Yeah, great. Here, make more, it's fine, it's a mess anyways. Thank God we removed the piping for filtering the sour gas out. Damn it, I knew this would happen. Can you mop in here for a sec? Can you mop it? Okay. Let's go ahead and mop it from here. You should be able to push the uranium to the side, really. I don't mind the liquids being stable. That's fine too. That's 170. Can we just up this a little so we can see the difference? Okay. So there goes that. This is no longer super overfilled, which I did want to kind of avoid. If possible, there will be more cooking happening here in just a sec. Can you just go ahead and make this all into non-natural tiles? Thank you. And this is our only way of getting to the side here. Okay, that's fine. Oh, by the way, there's some free abyssalite. I'll take that. And I'll hope this won't break from pressure. Pressure seems fine. Okay. We can ignore the sour gas, kind of, except... Oh wait. Except... the heat and conductivity is kind of poor. And so it poses some problems because of that. For keeping the regulator cold. Can you reach this? Probably not. Here, have some stuff. And a hydro sensor. Make it gold? Yeah, sure. And so we just turn on and off our liquid intake for the oil wells with a sensor proper. And not by our own. So we'll always have some petroleum down here. Crude oil. This line is not used for anything else, right? We did some rerouting earlier, but that's fine. We don't need that anymore. We can just cook some more petroleum if we want to. But we don't need to. Okay, that seems good. Over here, that's all whatever. And you will be on if this is below 500, that's fine. Okay. Now, let's move some things over. We get these bottle emptiers to the side, and I would like them. Okay, this was just a weird idea I had yesterday, earlier today, I don't know. Let's ignore that weird idea. I was thinking I might want to have a sulfur pit here, because sulfur, bringing out the sulfur would be kind of difficult without melting it. And so just say, whatever, melt it in here, that's fine. We can just use pumps to move it further. But then I thought, I'm not using the sulfur, just ignore it, just let it there, let it just stay there and whatever. And that's what we're going to do. Why is there debris in here and can I reach it? And should I stop doing this OCD nonsense? We could reach it. We don't need to. For now, let's ignore it. And instead of that, give you a proper wall. You could come in like this to reach all the bits and pieces. And then maybe you open up the natural gas. Okay, that's almost a disaster. Okay. But yes, just bring this down here and then close it off afterwards. And you just push the uranium elsewhere. Okay. That's 1,000 kilos. Not okay. You push this to the side, then we mop it up, and then I hope the crude will just spill over. It won't. Not the way I want it to. There's going to be too much on the left hand side. It will push up. We'll keep going like this. We might want to have an extra knob here so it doesn't spill over. If it does spill over, nothing too hot is on the other side. Except for some abyssalite. And that rhymes, and if it rhymes it's cool. Just like anything in here. So spilling the oil isn't a problem. Right? Let's see. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Also, I'm kinda sure we could just have some... Well, it won't really go much beyond this, right? Like, if there's petroleum here, it will be pushed up eventually. Yeah, no, it won't, like, form a weird block of petroleum sitting here and the crude oil going along the sides, just getting more and more and more. Just let it spill. It's down to 870. 879. Looks pretty good. That shouldn't spill too much. We did remove a lot of problematic stuff. It doesn't even spill. At Weirdo. Alright, I did remove your foundation. Is there anything you can stand on? No? You'll just jump out if I do this. You can't. Okay, well there's some Abyssalite. There's some igneous. You can use that to free yourself. If I told you to. Take priority. There, you on a 5. You're still on a 5. Well, I guess your friend took care of that first. And now you still can't get up because reasons. Because I made an oopsie. Or something. Okay. Here, let your friends know that's not help you. It's gonna be fine. Okay. You are fine. Sorry, this is not. Ugh, stupid sour gas. The oil will be just fine. There's not gonna be anything along the line that will divert it, right? And we can... Oh, right, that's why I wanted the other bit of gunk. The other waterfall. Rather, the only waterfall. Can you mop this up real quick? How much is this? Oh my god. No, don't. You're stealing it, aren't you? No, no, wait. Stop. Don't steal it. Okay. It shouldn't be cooked, right? This is only 188. So that should be A-okay. We should also keep a very sharp eye on that. If we activate the gear bomb again. This is on a 7. This is on an 8 for now. Michael Beige number 3 is bringing it in. And he's probably gonna grab it right away again and move it out or something. I thought so. Can you just put this in a 9 and open it up? Get up there and open it. Okay, very good. Très bien. Now let's see if this whole setup is gonna be derpy again. Did I lower your temperature here? 404. It should be fine. Shouldn't get too hot, right? Maybe remove that. Maybe we remove that shift plate here. What's your target temp? 500? It could be 450. So heat transfer is a bit slower. I don't see any breaking pipes though, and at this point it should be mostly stabilized, yeah? The only issue is maybe some heat transfer through here. We're always trying to emptying this oil out though. The only case we won't empty the oil out is when it's to gold anyways. So stagnant oil shouldn't break if it's to gold because, well, it's to gold. And if it's not to gold, it will flow, and so it will cool from the newly entering oil. So it should be fine. Also, we don't need to make more, so... what's our turn-off reason here? Nothing really, other than just me saying it's fine. I guess so. That also means... I can't just cut off the wire, can I? I will just cut off the pipe then. And that's fine. You're also perfect. 870 on the dot. Okay, cool. Very sweet. Let's close you off like so. And that's gonna be the rest of our steam room, because why not our natural gas room. And the left hand side, right hand side, let's make them nice and not symmetrical. This is fine. No, wait, hold on. If we make it one wider, we can have ladders on both sides. That would be useful. And really, it doesn't need to be insulated. I'd like to have it insulated on the left, I guess. Just so if there's ever a mishap, there's not too much conductivity here. The right hand side though, they more or less share a temperature. So this insulation is unnecessary. Maybe I would even want to exchange more heat, because this room is not supposed to be as cold as it is. Where's all the cold coming from? Well, I guess it's not helping that we have no more hot stuff coming in, because we turned off the machine. Because we still need all the naphtha, and we haven't thought about how we wanna do all that. Well, for one, if we can bypass the polluted water here, we won't. How do I want to do this? Okay, for one, I don't... This whole setup with the overflowing crude oil doesn't work well. It just doesn't. It doesn't, for one, push in here. And so using that vent to push it further doesn't do much for us. We could have this pump at the bottom level, because there's no reason not to. Beyond that, we don't need this entire loop, because we're not extracting anything from here. That means basically it's nonsense. All of that, you would just be going up straight like this. We do kind of want the oil extraction bit. The other question is about the naphtha. If we have naphtha going up, it's not a big problem, it's just a lot of manual labor for the dupes. And we have naphtha in here, don't we? Is this blocked by anything? No. Ah wait, this is the regular naphtha. We're not extracting anything into it. We're actually extracting the excess naphtha into here for manual use and whatnot. By the way, how is your temps? 22 degrees? Okay. So the ice temp shift plates did a good job for the most part. Okay. So yeah, I would like to have the naphtha extracted somewhere else. Do I mind this entire floor being a mess? Not really. Do I need this to be the top level here? I kind of do. I also kind of want to have turbines here, potentially, so we should have a top on top here. Top on top? Yeah, exactly, that's what I meant to say. And have a look at the wire here. Why is it breaking? Who's sucking up too much stuff? Too much power. Let me turn this off, so that's what should be helpful. And these pumps do need extra power, which maybe we just give you a different power transformer. We have room in here. Let's just go with that. We'll hook you up, come down and over. Like this. Very simple. We cut this all off. You're good. You will be reconnected. And that's that. Okay, and now for the turbines. I don't think we'll need to take care of heat exchange on top here. It will be a 4-high room, meaning the ceiling is here. Igneous rock is just fine. You can just connect over here, like so. We do need these tiles below as foundation, so the water doesn't get out. So we'll just bring you all the way over to here. This will fall down, so this piece of mud is going to be annoying. We'll just go like this and come in from the top. You can go in like this, no problem there. And that should all be quite easily doable. This will always stay in place. Let's keep the mud here in place for now as well. And we'll just build an entry point on the left somehow. Dig all this up. Okay, we can also dig down here. I guess the water won't... This is not even as much water as I thought, is it? I thought it was like 3 high, but it's not even remotely that much. Right, and so we'll bring any potential... turbines. This is 50, that would be 2 pipes full of water. Well, it would be 10 pumps. We'll be going up here. Here-ish. We just need to make an entry point here somehow. And that is just going to be another... This is the bottom. This is the bottom. Just going to be another liquid lock with crude oil. You're gonna just destroy the liquid, so that's fine. Okay, the crude oil we have in place. Nice and easy. This would be the top. Just do the little triangle shape like this. It'd be coming over by 1 tile here. You should fill up with oil. We should have kept this... Wait, hold on. You're gonna be 1 tile lower. That's all fine. This and that. We do need the pump to not go below this level. So we kinda wanna keep this floor in place. Or we could lower the left hand side liquid lock as well, because it doesn't need to be on this height anymore. Let's do that. You're gonna not open this up on accident, will you? We don't want to extract the crude oil anymore like this. And in general, just turn the pump off for a moment. Put a tile here. This is gonna leave this in place as a temporary liquid lock in case something weird happens. Okay, it should be fine. This can be opened up. The right hand side, this is the same level. It's gonna be our bottom now. But your bottom's gonna be here-ish. Can we just go 50 on here, so we can just dig it out and see? That is 50. Okay, let's not dig this out quite yet. We only need 1 pump here, really, realistically. And that can go here. Maybe here. Still keep it cut off. This, and this, and this, and this would be the lock. You can't go here. This is gonna make things a bit more difficult. We don't need 10 pumps in here. 10. No, we don't. We don't need 10 steam turbines in here. It's whatever. Just go further right. Make sure this is the bottom then. So this is going to be the side, this is going to be the top, leave that in place. There's nothing else that can go through here other than oil, so we can just open this up. I will make out of regular stuff. There doesn't need to be any insulation here. Regrets. Will happen, probably. I did not exactly want you to open all of this up yet. Thank you. Push this back out. It's part of the liquid lock. Thank you. And this tile in place as well. And then yada 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 yada. Build 1 by 1. Please and thank you. How much is in here? Some 600 kilos. That is pretty good. Okay. Once the tile is in place. Not sure we can replace. We'll find there's enough liquid here. We can replace the top part. Yeah. Okay. This can be opened up again. And maybe have a ladder or 2 up here. Okay. Let us get rid of the old piping here. Just so we can do a new build. Not be concerned about that. close this off, and all the liquids can just flow freely afterwards into the left hand side, and there's going to be the pump then. And how did we get water in here? Wasn't it all polluted water? Okay. This can be opened, nothing will go below this point, right? Yes. Like there's always going to be a foundation below this, out of abyssalite. So we don't have liquids flipping and dipping and derping around. We can also come into the bottom part. Open this up again, all the way to here for now. All of this as well. All of this, all of that. And then let's get the pump. We need 2 pumps. But we want 2 pumps, I guess. That would mean we'd have to have 2 setups here as well. And that would cut into our throughput of 20 kilos per second. We'll just do a filter here. This whole top part is mostly here to get rid of the excess nonsense water on the right hand side anyways. So we drop that over and mop the rest. And you can then, we'll put a wall here. Nobody has the intention of building a wall, but we will need it. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. It's gonna be the ceiling of it, I guess. You can have some proper floor. This is gonna be the entry point or something. Hold on, can we just go make this the entry point? No, you would be without foundation. This is required. Okay, this can be the entry point, and this can be the wall. Let's keep it open for now. The left hand side of the wall is really whatever. We can always come in here. Okay, I'll leave the bottom open for now. We might want to just open up a lot of space down here, like the biome at least. That means the stinkers will be removed. We'll free some 12 kilos of... okay, that's a lot of pressure. Of some chlorine gas and a lot of polluted gas, obviously. This can run. It would send up the polluted gas up here to this array of deodorizers. By the way, you can be opened. And I didn't have enough space here for a gas canister emptier, did I? Because I kinda wanted to build that in here. To get rid of any excess stinky air. We have gas, canister, emptier, canister. Okay, sweet. Yes, of course there's mud. There's always mud. Close this off to this. Dig up the rest in here, allowing us to also excavate the fossil leftovers. And how much space is this? Roughly 1,200 tiles. Let's say 1,000-ish. It should be fine for the naphtha. Entombed. Of course. Can you excavate this without a foundation? No. Okay, you're fine. The right hand side part, well, for now just leave it like that. Dig out the rest. We still want to be able to reach this. It's gonna be annoying. We can reach it from the top. Not like this. We can reach it from the top and start digging out the rest in here. Like so. What about the naphtha? Hold. This is all still 3 tiles wide, okay? Yes, okay. The naphtha will free itself, probably, if we give it enough. Once we start letting it out, it will just free itself, yes. Let's get the infrastructure in place first. Will there be anything dripping to the right here? Potentially. I don't want any nonsense inside. Can we just have a wall here? That will prevent you from getting in. I know. Mary? Mary. The other one has been finished. The excavation, that is. Why is this not gonna be done? It should be the same priority and the same competing priorities. So it should be done just as quickly. Nobody? Mary. Okay. She'll probably go back and do something else. She'll just decide like, oh no, this is not a job for me. I'm a builder. And she's done. Good job, Mary. Good job. Okay. She finished the job. Right, liquids falling down, dripping down this way. Let's not have that. Let them drop down that way. If we can. Maybe make this a bit wider. Longer, stronger, better. And your path inside will be like so. Wait, this one's fine. Just put the extra ladder here. That's okay. Good. And now from the top, the liquids in here are gonna be easy enough to mop up, yes. Yes. And I guess this all needs to be mopped anyways. I thought we could just skip that mopping job, but apparently no. Okay, what about the extra oil in here? This is gonna make it worse. Okay, this is gonna make it better. Yes, it's gonna be nice and level. Lovely. And then you could even have Sweepy here to remove any excess liquids. Perfect. Okay, so we would want for any crude oil to be expelled downwards. So I would send this here. I don't like the idea of crude oil falling onto this. Well, whatever. It really is whatever. Let's relocate and close you off real quick since I saw that. And then you will have a simple setup. There's going to be a sensor here. There's going to be a vent here. A valve. It's almost the same. Electrum. Sensor. 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 And wire. And I don't think I even had any looping set up in here to begin with, because this should always work. Like, this shouldn't be blocked. Unless the other side is blocked. If the other side is blocked, we have a problem. Like, then we could have some stinky stuff in here and petroleum coming afterwards, and that would allow the stinky stuff to go out and be probably not a problem because it's going to be steamified. It could also be like sulfur or something. Then we'd have sulfur in here in gas form or something. That would be not so useful. We can't reach here. That will free up another bit of natural gas. That will just go where it needs to go. Actually, it could also go into this left-hand side part of the map of the steam chamber. We might want to work around that. There it is. It will always go up here. This is wide enough. I have faith. You go here. And then again. So if we have room for going up, you will go up, and you will go up. And if you don't have room to go up, we'll go into this bridge, and you loop. So this loop will always run. You get crude oil. And that takes care of all the crude oil we have. And you don't start running yet. Thank you. So nothing weird happens here, an accident. The left hand side cannot be reached with this ladder. The final bit. It will be able to be reached in just a second. Can I do something about this natural gas? I could have a setup here, like we have down here. This will happen from time to time, but it will always be tiny amounts. I really don't need to take care of that. If it ever accumulates into this tile or something, we can start crushing it, it's fine. It won't be an issue. And come on, just build it. And how are you not... How is this more important than sweeping? Did you sweep all the bits and pieces I told you to? You swept a lot of it, actually. You're almost to the very left here. That is quite impressive. What about the top side of the map? That all looks really good. Would I want to mop and dig all of this up? I think so. Here, have something to do. If you do this 1, 2, 3, 4, I can reach everything from the bottom. And then from this tile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 in between, like this. And you can dig out anything like this high. You can do one more, I guess. There will be sand. We don't like sand. Oh, by the way, that reminds me of something. I kind of wanted to just go ahead and say, screw anything above this point. And just have this all exposed to space. There's no point though right now to do that. Like my main goal was to have some extra nuclear waste accumulating here. Just for regular use for, you know. We can start with setting you to 950. That would give us almost 3 tons of nuclear waste if we ever need it to tap into here. I think this should be enough. I don't... 3 tons would be 2 tiles, and then if I want to do a cooling loop, I don't think I will need this. I think I had some weird idea, as I always do, about something nonsensical. How you all doing? Science, no strength. We had a good dupe here once. We should just reroll. Now, we also have all the debris down here, which we don't appreciate. Let's undo that. You are set up, you have your goal. This is gonna be just fine. And there goes our crude oil. And all the other nonsense. And yes, it's gonna drip down onto here. I don't like it. Have it go down all the way to the bottom. If you can. You can't. Well, it's all the way along this... It wasn't very helpful, was it? I mean, at least it will stop moving. So, you know, maybe it's less calculation if the oil is all balanced out. How much oil do we have anyways? You stopped. That means we no longer have water coming in. Except I have this switch here still, which we don't need anymore. If we need to bypass this, we can just go ahead and say, flip this around or something, and we're gonna be fine. Okay, cool. This looks all very reasonable, except, well, I mean, do we really need cooling? The most heating up that's happening here is probably through the pipe. Yeah, so Maybe we should make a screenshot and compare it to later on. If this actually ever loses any cold, because it probably won't. And also, right now, we are not really cooking a lot of stuff up, so... Oh, and this is going to be vacuum without any actual liquid going through here. So restarting this will be a bit of an annoyance. Because we don't have any way of introducing new gas. Because the initial assumption was we would be running out of heat at the bottom. And in that case we would have an accumulation of liquid at the bottom that we could tap into. That also would mean we'd have to have a... Well, we'd use this thermo sensor right now. And if it's too cold, you just turn it off at the incoming oil. Which, too cold would also mean liquid here. And that would cook up again into gas and restart the whole process if we had heat again. So the best solution to this would probably be to just have another another vent in here, but that would be running constantly. I don't really like it. We can just dump something in here ourselves or something, I don't know. Also, you are supposed to always turn these off. Can I use a NOT gate or something? So for one, we do not at all need this shut off, because we can just use the shut off from the vent valve, whichever. So there's that. We could have U with the actual valve, because that would make things a bit easier to separate. So this signal goes only to the bottom part. We'd have to then set the top part to also be activated, or rather deactivated, by this signal. It'll all be in a NOT gate. So we switch this around. You would all be in a NOT gate. So we can use both input signals. From the heat at the bottom and from the amount of liquid in here. If either is true, stop the main vents. So the top 3 vents are all gonna be on the signal, on this NOT gate. My problem is... Well, the bottom one is only gonna be the valve, right? The bottom one is only gonna be the valve. Can you stop that for a second? And this one as well. And I just have this go down here. You are going to be slightly annoying. Okay, this is fine. Just set the valve up. Stuff coming from the left. Well, there won't be much coming from the left, because the other pools are on the right hand side. Okay. And you can just be removed. Okay. How hot is it in here? Why is this vanishing? What is your amount? 1 gram? If we just put this on 10 grams, well, if we do that, there's always going to be liquid in here, because you'll always introduce new liquid into it. But 1 gram doesn't do that. In that case, it could also be 0.1. That still does the vacuum trick, right? It's not a trick. It's a proper mechanic. This is kind of important. Don't you guys have priorities on doing valves and trigger stuff? You guys should have priorities on doing that stuff. Right, anyways. The automation bit, right. So you would run on a if above that. If above 50, you turn it off. Hence, you get a NOT gate. And that not gate will only affect this very thing. And then from the bottom, we also have a not gate. That will affect all the other things. And then we will have one more gate, which can be whatever. And that will go onto the same line here as well. Would it be nicer, more clear if I put this elsewhere? No, it's fine. It can be sideways like so. Okay, that's fine. What are you making all these things out of? Copper? Steel? That's fine. I'll allow it. This we won't need. This all done. You have a not gate in place. If you're green, you run. We just need a second not gate somewhere. Coming from the bottom, because the stuff from the bottom, well, needs to invert it twice then, I guess. And right now it's hot enough at the bottom, so you can just run. And there's not too much stuff here either. Wait, what? Right, you should be allowing this. If above green, if above 50, you turn it off. If below 50, you're green, which makes it red. What? And if above you're red, why is the signal still green? Why is this not changing anything? Are you telling me you need the liquid here first to actually turn off? Thanks, Obama. No, you're connected. Okay. Thank God we saw that. Like with our eyes. Didn't have to put our fingers on it. Okay, but now this works. Okay, fine. So if this is above 50, you go green and this goes red. Both of them. You just turn all of it off. Because we have too much stuff in here and it needs to go down and we don't want it to spill into the right hand side or anything. Perfect. Okay, good. And if we have too little pressure in here because things have been running too long on the cold side, you will turn the door off so we still keep pressure in here and keep the gases for the vents in place. Good. Though I don't think we'll ever reach like 1,000 kilograms of sour gas in here ever. But who knows. Because that would block our stuff. Now, I gave my dearest dupes enough time here to dig out some stuff, I think, but I don't know. Dig out, yes. Actually, clean up? No. Now, let's see, how far can we... 3 tiles here, still 1, 2, 3, 3. It's gonna be fine. There's gas here, which is gonna be a great boon or something. 1, 2. Just take things out all the way to here for now. Give you a ladder. Allow you inside in this spot. Can you leave that intact and that? Yes. You can't go down, you can do some stuff on the right hand side maybe. Just want to make some room for all this liquid to occupy. 3 wide, yeah, sure. 3 wide. Can dig all of that out. 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I will miss something here and I will just fall down. I have the thing open up before it's supposed to be opened up. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. You can hop up on top of that and go over here. Yeah, sure, that's good. Okay. diggity. And also kind of sweep it. Before we have to go... Well, I guess the ladder is going to be the same for sweeping it over here. Like, if whether you reuse this ladder or the other one. They might be slowed down, though, from walking through liquid. Okay. Can we fix that part? How's your temperature? -223. Yeah, I don't think it will change. Oh yeah, look at that. How nice. The magma levels have dropped further. We can now actually see a new goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, where we can close this off. I don't think it will go below this point. Not without any extra work we would put in. We'd have to put in. And maybe, just maybe, we could retrofit this. Okay, that's gonna be a long time until this actually empties out. A long time. A very long time. But we could also have this still be a compressor of sorts. We'd put 2 gases here. They should conveniently push the 5 million tons, kilograms, 5,000 tons of magma. One to the left, shouldn't destroy anything. And then we just open up the right hand side again, and it should become an infinite storage, though I don't know if this is going to be a problem. This tile of neutronium might just block things. So realistically we should up this all by 1 level. So things can flow more nicely. Sure, that wouldn't be a problem, right? Wouldn't cause any issues. You've done finalized that. I'd still like to close all of this off. So nothing gases nonsensical will happen in here. Scalding? Yeah. Okay, I don't know if I want to do this. But we'll put the things in place. If we decide to do so. How are things up here? You're still sweeping, you're still digging, you're still derping and mopping and moping. You can get rid of all that. Clean all of this. And on the right hand side we dug something out that was not stable enough. Okay, you can go like this, and this, and up here, I think. Okay. All that off-gassing though. It's kind of ridiculous. I wonder, there should be... Oh! Huh. Right, I'm just seeing something. There's another 400,000 kilograms of naphtha in here. Bringing that over is gonna be difficult. To put it mildly. Can we just... Let's see. I just need enough space for this. It's gonna be 4x4, right? Yeah. Do this, this, and this. We have a liquid here, some crude oil, and we can open this up. Put a pump in there. We have some wire that we can use here. And just bring the pump down somewhere. Just somewhere. So for starters, okay, let's go back to this part for a quick second. Can you go a bit lower? Oh, that's not what I wanted you to do. Yay, more sour gas. Okay, whatever. We can connect that. And we can see that it is pushing out the sour gas. So that's good. That's our emptier thingy. You go get your stuff from the left. So you'll be still connected like this. And you will be servicing, hold on. Maybe you should be, depends on where we bring in the other naphtha bits. I guess one needs to come in from the top and one from the bottom. Or both coming from the top, they would have to go around here. We'll just bring them in from here, I guess. Leave that in place, thank you. So this one just goes up. Yes, and this one also goes up. Also, you don't need to be insulated in here. We're all friends, or something. Ignis Rook, sure. Just bring that up. And that as well. You are gonna be removed. Surely we won't need more water in here. And then you just come from the right hand side, and that is gonna be slightly annoying. I don't want to destroy those natural tiles. Just because they're convenient. That means one goes above, one goes below. And then we have already our intake point, I guess. That's the above. That's coming in here. Down, in, over, and out into the vent. And the vent is turned off, so we can actually, it's turned on because I gave you no reason to turn it off yet. I'd have to do that manually. So, let me get my cap. The sun is blinding. Ah, yes. Right. So we just cut this off here and you're gonna stay turned off. Ooh, of course, this one isn't, but that's fine. Yeah, good. And now we can just have the naphtha coming from wherever, whenever, however much, and whatever. We just need to open up this thing. And to make sure nothing bad happens here, aka we might be putting slicksters on top of here, they might make more crude oil. Or whatnot. Let's not try to naphtha liquid lock here. Yeah, no, we're just gonna go ahead and get some crude oil for this. Like a tiny amount, like this one. You can also mob all of the other stuff in here. Make it a liquid lock, open up the big storage. This is all airflow, so it's not gonna be a problem breaking or anything. And we can put on our pump, no problem. No problemo. There's my oil. Let's relocate. How's the sweeping coming along, my friends? My dearest dupes. Are you trapped? You shouldn't be, right? Oh, right, falling stuff. You even took a break. Took a Kit Kat. Any building material? Algae? Slime? Radium? No. Polluted dirt? Nothing? Can't get over there? Okay, well. Don't then. Just dig yourselves out of the predicament. You should be able to do that, right? No problem. Oh, okay. I just gave you the means to free yourself. What a mistake. I'm just such a bad dictator. This can be opened. Liquid sorting is quite beautiful in here. Maybe make this a nice floor, so to speak. Actually, do some tiles here. I don't know why we won't be needing this. We won't be needing any of those ladders, actually. I would like to get rid of this first, though, and then remove this nonsensical path. Okay. is extracting all that Sabak is coming along. 700 kilos per tile. So it's basically like half a cycle per tile. Actually, this is not running full time, so like more like a cycle per tile. It's like 12, 18, and then another 3, 4. Like say 25 tiles, cycles-ish. I won't try to fix this any further. It is basically fixed. Oh, by the way. Yes, another by the way. How is all this coming along? Do I want to start filling you up with magma? Yes, I would like to do that. What are we missing to do that? We have some crude oil down here. We can have the waterfall in place. Would like to check how well the compression works out and how much naphtha will be in this left hand side waterfall starting point, so to speak. 30 kilos, and there it goes down. 14-ish, 15. We have one bottle down here at 700 kilos. And that should more or less fix it, right? Yeah, up to 15.5. I'd consider this to be stable. We only had a problem with one waterfall, and that was starting out at 12-ish kilos and fluctuating down to 10, and then becoming a beat pump and destroying everything. This one should be just fine. By the way, I'd like you to no longer enter these rooms. Okay, you open your 22 kilos, that's plenty. Let's go ahead, open these bottles. Should I do this in a specific order? It should be fine either way. Except for the third one, maybe. The third one... What's on this wire? Oh, the auto miner and this pump, they both shouldn't be running a lot. So are the doors. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be fine. One gas. 2 gas. 3 gas. Your setup is put in place properly, right? You go 85, let's go with 80 here, because you're further away than 70. Just so you have always room to take in all the magma in the pipe. Talk about the pipes. Have you built the pipes? We haven't built the pipes yet. Can we just go through here? We're not gonna hit any doors. We will go through this room, that's fine. And maybe just to the bottom, hold on. That's the whole melting pipes thing and not heating things up too much. So there's gonna be ceramics all the way to here. And then it's gonna be obsidian going down this way. Or we could make it obsidian here, go down straight away. It should be fine either way. Nah, we'll do this. What are you building? I have no idea. The pipe. Okay, cool. Cool. The mopping, sweeping, it's actually happening. Right hand side. Can we go dig deeper? 1, 2, 3. All of this can be removed. 3. All of this can be removed. And all of this can be removed. But no more. And then the bottom, this deep. That's all reachable except for one bit. Okay, cool. You can hop on top of this. That one tile, okay, whatever. This is whatever, this is whatever. Don't need to do all the bits and pieces. This all is gonna be fine. Being removed. We'd like to make sure we close this off before we let the naphtha, the naphtha flow. My god. Let's empty that. Get our pumps in place. They can just be right next to each other. Maybe spread it out a bit. the left-hand side pump will eventually join this pipe. Maybe more like down here though. So you can go right to the bottom here. And the other one follows along. Coming down this way. And that way. Okay, very good. You would like to do a low priority setup here. So we just set it up right away, go like this. Eventually we could fix it back up to what it was before, but for now, just keep the low priority setup. So we first empty out this other blob on the side here. Okay, this wire, why did you break, really? I know. We've seen this before, it's not an issue anymore. I just don't like... Okay, I guess we did open up the pool. Close off the thing. Let it flow, let it flow. We didn't have naphtha anymore, or something. In that case, you may also just go ahead and open stuff up here. That will have an explosive impact, or something. You can reach this, and you can go up, yes. You can't go beyond this point though. And things are breaking in here. You just have to hope that it won't break the tiles below. Both of these layers. Or 2 layers on the left or something like that. We should be fine though. Probably. It might also spill over. Which, not a biggie, just a lot of work for the dupes afterwards. Okay, let's see how it goes. You can keep that in place. You can go a bit further. Hold on, we can also keep this here. And just go along the top. Just trim it a bit. Leave some tiles here you can hop on top of. Trim it. And then remove the tiles. What are you being held in place by? It's only 30 kilos. Oh yeah, an Azure waterfall. Keeping yourself in check. That's so stupid. And only because of the low viscosity. Oh, this will break in just a second. Yeah, no, sure, let's keep those 1 million kilograms of naphtha in place by yourself. Dripping on yourself. Also, my dearest dupes, what are you doing? There's work to be done. On the people who are still alive. Or something. My dupes. This wire. There's plenty of headroom. Plenty of room for some more load. And you opening it up. Just watch this, like, shoot up. Yeah. It shoots up way more quickly than it goes sideways. Just like in real life. Can you trap yourself so we can now just stay in here and yeah, that's good. Don't hop on top of it for no reason. That's good. Okay, that's good. Can you like hop to the left? Good. You're falling down so slowly. You'll fall down all the way. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Yeah, sure. And diggity dig in here. Dig all that out because I say so. And dig all this out. And yes, it's not even that much naphtha. Is it? You gonna still spread or something? Leave that near. Open up things over here. You can reach. Can you reach this from the bottom? Yes. So you can also dig out every other tile here, maybe. I think we'll leave that one blob of reach fiber in place just because. Also, it's kind of funny that it doesn't mind the naphtha. I don't mind it, but you don't mind. Okay, very good. And there's Mary taking care of all the stuff at the top. And then we take care of all the stuff at the bottom. All of this is reachable. All of that. We can go deeper. Taking some time here to think about your life decision. Is that really all? Oh my god, there's water here. Why is there water here? It will never spill all the way to the side, but why is there water here? And are we still missing things in here? The oil is in place. We can open this up as well. By the way, 100 kilos of... Okay. Didn't I tell you to move one lava over to here at some point, so we have more slicksters eating up more of the CO2? I might be mistaken. Might be mistaken. What? Why is there petroleum in here? We should just mop up the petrol. We should just mop up the crude oil next to it. Surely that won't have a big impact. Right. That's fine. And actually the petroleum will only be mopped up and sucked up by the pump once the naphtha levels go below like one full tile. Actually below 2 layers of naphtha here. So yeah, it doesn't matter. And we could turn this off now. On. Maybe we should do that step by step. Or we just go full power from the get-go. You are looking way less threatening now. Oh wait, what are you guys doing? You can't... Oh, right. Enter here. Good, okay, I guess. And you can't go down because... Why did I build insulation here? And here. Could we paste you over? This is annoying. The last bit here is annoying to remove. Maybe we can trap a dupe on the other side. Whoever this is, Mary. Can you trap yourself? Can you do this? And this. And now take yourself down. Great, now we have poopy water in here. Again, it can't build sideways. How did it get in here in the first place though? Weird. Well, we got rid of all the extra bits and pieces here, that's nice. Can't you go up there? You should be able to go up there, yes, you can. You can also dig all the stuff at the bottom here and then all of this, all of that. Won't be able to reach the reed fiber. I want to reach the reed fiber. And that's that. And that poop can go down to where it's not supposed to go. Nope, still out of pump range. Still out of pump range. Can you give me a tile, a ladder or something over here to dig this up? Dig some more stuff out here, up here. Leave that in place. And that's that. Okay. Well. How about we just cut off the top ones for now? Let you accumulate a little bit of stuff. That's all the things. Where's my naphtha going? Let's go with liquids here. Alright, we cut it off up here. Duh. That's not going anywhere like this. Okay. How are things over here? You're just filling up your magma pool. No, you're like running dry. Did we fix the gases? We can't see the gases. It's 1, 2, 3 different kinds of gases. We should be fine opening this up. What could possibly go wrong? You're still at 22 kilos. It's all super stable. Nothing got deleted accidentally in here, which is nice. Moving out that steel won't be a problem. Can you just move that over here? So I see it not being dropped on, say, the liquid lock. Yeah, you're stable, you're good. You bring the magma out. All is as it is supposed to be, except we gotta remake that thermo sensor. And you're gonna grab this steel for it and then sit on... You took it out from the top. I hate you people. I'm not gonna fix... Okay, time for a quick break. We're not gonna fix that ourselves. We're gonna fix it by going back in time.